All right, everybody, I'm back with another story. Actually, this occurred last week, but I figured that since it's Throwback Thursday, why not talk about it now? But the other night, I think it was like last Wednesday or Thursday, after I was preparing to paint the room, I was like, okay, I went out, I took all the posters off the wall, I, vacuumed the floor. I had forgotten to eat that day, so I decided let's keep it simple. I just went to a store to, get like the plastic container with the chicken tenders or drumettes, whatever they had available. And just to spice it up, because I haven't had this in a while, some Kool-Aid jammers, because, well, why not? I haven't had any in a while, so I figured why not just give it a go, because those usually like $1 now. So I went to the store, and I'm not going to say what store I went to because, well, they're not sponsoring this video. So obviously this was like 8 o'clock at night, and I was going to the store, and I went up to the door, and I saw a young lady about to come out of the door. So being the fact she had like 6 bags in her hand, I held the door open for her. And, I don't know why that's such a strange thing nowadays. I mean, I was raised to be a gentleman, but also to have good, manners. Like whenever you see somebody struggling, if you're available, say, hey, do you need a hand? Even if they say no, it's just the fact that you saw somebody in need and, well, you offered your assistance. If they say no, hey, that's completely fine. I mean, to be honest, nowadays it's kind of hard to know who to trust and whatnot. I'm not trying to make this whole thing about, oh, nobody wants to trust a black guy in the middle of the night and whatnot in the store. But while that is true, if I have the chance to offer assistance, I will do my best to make that offer. So what made this situation the title of this video when she says, I don't date black guys? She was approaching the door and she saw me holding it. Like, sometimes I do my best either to avoid eye contact. I mean, not just to avoid an awkward situation. It depends. Like, if I'm holding the door, then, I don't want to just look at them and, as they go through the door. It depends. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But I had really no choice. I mean, there was nothing behind me but a wall. So this young lady actually was 2 steps from going through the door, and she looked at me. It's like, thanks, but I don't date black guys. So what this young lady did, who happened to be white, she actually did not go through the door I was holding, but instead, I think she had like 3 bags in each hand. She went to another door and was like struggling just to get it open, just to go out. So she literally avoided going through the door I was holding because she doesn't date black guys, and then struggled to open the other door just to avoid passing me or something. Like, part of me wanted to say, well, I hope you drop your juice, but the juice ain't do nothing to nobody, so I didn't want to wish that on anybody. But I just didn't know how to take that. Like, I wasn't like, I don't know if I was more confused or offended by that statement. It's just the fact that you took my kind gesture as flirtation. And like you think me holding a door, I had a hidden agenda. My agenda that night, it was like 8 or 9 p.m. My agenda, I was just a black man going out to get some chicken and some Kool-Aid. Cliche, yes. Flirtatious, no. That's all I wanted. So to actually have a kind gesture be rejected and immediately put me in the box of, oh, you're just one of many black guys that have hit on me and I don't date black guys. So you opted to struggle and you almost dropped one of your bags just to avoid going through the door. So I don't know what the heck that meant. Honestly, I didn't care, because luckily enough, one of the cashiers saw what happened. And I don't know if it was out of pity or whatnot, but they gave me Ben & Jerry's for like a little carton of Ben & Jerry's for half off. So that was pretty good. I mean, Rocky Road. So there we go. I mean, I had a good night after that, but I was just like, is that what we've come to? Because, I went to Liberty and I still live in Lynchburg, so I can't say that I haven't dealt with strange women before, but, or even I've had, excuse me, I've had females tell me I don't date black guys because of my family or things like that. But to actually go that far to take a guy holding a door as a sign of flirtation is just ridiculous in my book. It's like, it wasn't me catcalling her or anything, because first of all, I'm a dog person to begin with. It was just me holding the door. That's all it was. That was it. And it's like you were literally 5 steps away. So you purposefully made your exit from the store more difficult than it needs to be, just because you thought I was like, I don't know, the troll under a bridge. I don't know. But in any case, I had a good night. Chicken was delicious. So was the Kool-Aid. And that ice cream was great ice cream. But then people wonder why chivalry is dead because of situations like this. But like I said, Throwback Thursday story. It didn't ruin my night, but it just made me more confused about, well, social interactions nowadays. But don't worry about me. Like I said, I had a good night regardless, but I don't date black guys. I don't even really interact with people who even hold the door for me. So, you know what? I don't know if she made it to her car okay with all those bags, but hey, whatever. So that's my story for today. Let me know in the comment section below if you've ever experienced anything like this, where somebody took a kind gesture and literally flipped it upside down just for the sake of making things awkward.